Hey, what's up guys? Tyler here with Secure Team. I want to show you some amazing new finds today, taken from photographic as well as video footage taken from the moon landings during the various Apollo moon missions. Now, we have discussed in depth the Apollo moon landings and everything that was seen there. And in this new image that I want to show you today, we may finally have one of the best smoking gun images showing these bases that we've spoken about being on the moon, that we've heard the astronauts speaking about, and that we have heard from former military and photographic techs that worked for NASA and admitted on record that they blurred these bases and structures out and erased them from existence before the photographs were fed to the public. So in this new image that we're showing you here, which is actually from Ken Johnston Sr.'s personal Apollo image archive, and Mr. Johnston is the civilian astronaut consultant pilot, and this was discovered by Brett Collins Shepard, and it was originally posted by the Mars Moon Space YouTube channel, which actually goes by the name Mars Moon Space TV. And we will put the link in the video description to their video. Be sure to head over and subscribe. They're doing some great work. And again, as we zoom in, we see the Apollo spacecraft here high above the moon's surface, and over just to the left, down on the moon's surface, we see a bright formation of lights down on the lunar surface. And as we zoom in, this formation becomes clearer and clearer and begins to take on a more defined formation that definitely has characteristics of an artificial construct. Now, some have said that this may be an extraterrestrial base or some sort of lunar dish array. Now, we've shown you the images before of these massive satellite dish-looking objects that have been seen and are extremely famous when it comes to this research. They've been featured on multiple documentaries, videos. An image of these dishes you're seeing here, taken during the Apollo missions as well as the lunar orbiter missions, showing these massive, towering, satellite dish-looking objects sitting on the surface of the moon, pointing up into space, and they have everything the satellite dishes here on Earth have. They have the massive dish, they have this massive, almost metal, steel-looking mesh underneath them, holding the dish up. They have the spire in the center of the dish, and in my opinion, this could be an array of these massive dishes that we're seeing in this new image. It actually looks very similar to the dishes we see here on Earth, or via HARP, if you remember, which was a weather modification program that had all of these massive dish-like objects and antennas lined up in very similar formations to what we're seeing in this moon image. And I mean, just look at this thing. Look at the perfect straight lines, which again makes it look like a formation intelligently designed, we'll say. And it's obviously very reflective in these washed out Apollo images. Remember, we spoke in our last video about how NASA has had a track record of washing out these lunar images. They will decrease the contrast to the point where you have no detail. And it is only when you increase the contrast and bring it back to its normal setting do you begin to see these objects come to light. And this is simply an amazing find. So kudos to Mars, Moon, and Space TV for catching this. And we definitely want to know what you guys think. Simply amazing. And again, we're showing you here some contrast-enhanced versions of this massive array of something down on the lunar surface that has thus far been able to slip by researchers like us who have spent hundreds of hours analyzing these lunar images and have found almost, I would say, almost every anomalous structure or finding that there is to discover. So again, amazing find. Now, another piece of footage that I want to show you was brought to my attention by my good friend over at the Finding UFO YouTube channel. Now, there's only a couple channels that I work with and who I collaborate with And one of those is my good friend Richard over at the Finding UFO channel. He's growing his channel, another research channel, does great work. And he recently posted a video and emailed me about some Apollo 10 video that he had discovered with an object seen over the moon again, which you will see in this video, which actually appears over the moon's horizon in the darkness of space, and then makes a very drastic and sharp left-hand turn and flies toward and underneath the Apollo spacecraft. So we will show you that video now, and we'll talk more in just a second. So as you saw in this footage, brilliantly edited by Richard over at Finding UFO, slowing the footage down, zooming in on this object which, again, appears over the moon's horizon line and then turns left and jets past the Apollo capsule flying underneath it and out of sight. And this is actually a new piece of footage that we haven't featured before. But again, it's an amazing find by Richard. And again, let me know what you guys think. The evidence is piling up. Space debris does not make left and right hand turns, and it does not change velocity and speed suddenly without an outside force. So again, kudos to Richard. Be sure to head over to his channel and subscribe. And we're going to be working and further collaborating as time goes by. And if it is legitimate UFO and alien research that you're looking for, stick right here with Secure Team and channels like Finding UFO and Mars Moon Space TV to further break the boundaries in this continued search for truth. So again, 2 amazing new finds. We love this research, especially into the Apollo images, and we're going to keep on doing it. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Contact me if you have your own finds or footage. All my contact info and my email is down in the video description. So send me an email. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. And as always, stick around because we've got a lot more coming. Stay safe, guys.